Yo, Taurus Rising, this is your monthly reading for the month of June 2026, or whenever you see this. What's going on in your life? What's going on? Shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Let's see. Not going to leave it there. We're going to get a whole ass reading. So, Taurus, how are you showing up as you come into this month or into this reading? Page of Pentacles. You're willing to learn more, focused on your money matters, the material possessions and what's at hand. Five of Cups reversed at the base. Also focus on keeping some things private or on the inside, among a close circle. Not really sharing a lot with a lot of people right now. What do you have? Emperor reverse. This is what you value or what you have in your possession. Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like there could be a negative father figure or a boss of some sort who has been the source of steady money for you. You've had to clean up a lot of their issues, or it's a situation where you need to go back in to clean up the circumstance to make sure that you stay financially sustained or something like that. There's something that with this person where there's potential there too. Queen of Wands reversed. Interestingly, there's someone who is pretending as well in the situation to be more carefree and more confident than they really are. Yeah, I mean, even the Magician at the base, like, it's just people around you that are being fucking problematic. I don't know much more about it at this time. What needs to change? Justice. What's fair? What's allow karma to come in and take place? What specifically, though? What needs to change for Taurus rising? The Lovers, who you're associating with, who you've tied your chain to, who you bet on, or made a decision to have a shared path or goal. Two of Wands reversed. The goal is not working out. The goal is not working out. Hierophant reversed. It's not stable. It's not pragmatic. It's missing some spiritual wisdom, and it's missing like very real, very concrete like paperwork. Whatever this is. It's like someone didn't send in the marriage certificate, or someone didn't file the LLC thing. And so now it's like all kind of fucked up behind the scenes. And what the hell? Okay, Nine of Pentacles at the base. Yeah, you need your own financial independence from these people for sure. So what's going on in your home life right now that's relevant to this situation? Hermit reverse, you're not able to spend a hell of a lot of time there. You don't have much privacy there. Queen of Pentacles reverse, you have a financial dependency on someone. Two of Swords reverse, and you're ready to make a fucking change in a decision. You've made a clear decision about your home situation. Ace of Pentacles reverse, you can't afford it. You don't want to keep paying for it. Maybe some iteration of these things, like it's just not working out. You're barely even there. So you're just like, okay, I need to move out, or, go somewhere else that's easier for me to be at. Yeah, lots of circumstances around needing to make major adjustments right now. So what do you have the courage to do? Four of Pentacles reverse. You're going to have to let some things go, financial things, material things. Like, if you were waiting to break things off with these people, whoever they are, Hangman, caught up, okay? This is what's catching you up, is you want to hold on to like a little bit of money, or you want to hold on and make sure that you get your just like what you deserve, whether that's like your possessions out of the house, or you want to be able to get your portion of the business. Make sure that you get the inheritance that was designated and set aside for you. Whatever this is, it's saying that you're going to have the courage to leave some of that behind, because it's holding the whole situation up. Even though you deserve it, even though it's meant for you, even though it belongs to you, you're going to have to let it go. Why is that? Well, because it's holding it up. But like, what else does Taurus need to know about that? Like, courage to do what? Nine of Wands. You've got to have your defenses up, get the higher ground. You've already tried a lot of things, I feel. Like you've already tried to get it this way and that way and the other way, and nothing's working. And at the end of the day, it's your mental peace and your ability to actually cut ties and walk forward. Ace of Cups. You need emotional fulfillment here. Like you are gonna be hitting the fucking wall soon. And I know you have a shitload of fortitude, but with the Ace of Cups here, it's saying, you know, to get in a new emotional high ground, like you can get all this money or whatever this is, clothes or possessions, furniture, like, you know, this part of the business, whatever it is not worth it at this point. You've already tried, you've done your best, fucking, you know, fuck yeah. And you can look back and say, hey, I did everything that I could. But at the end of the day, you got to put this emotional well-being first. All right, what's a detail that you may be avoiding or something small you might have overlooked? Oh, a phone call. Hang on. Okay. So, as we were saying, what's the detail that you may have missed or overlooked? Queen of Cups reversed. Is that you? Like emotional stability, King of Cups reversed, and Ace of Swords upright. Ooh, Five of Swords. So you may have been on the losing end of a bullying campaign or tactic, you and another person. So this could be like your partner, because it's like same suit, so Queen and King. It's something that caused a lot of emotional devastation from this like victory here or this truth here, understanding the truth led to being destroyed. I think even trying to put your truth out there led to a destructive situation that caused you a lot of harm. And Three of Swords reversed. It's going to take some time for you to heal from that because you were, you know, again, the Five of Swords comes back. It was like you were right, but this person or people or whoever you've come up against here is going to stop at nothing to make sure that they win and get the higher ground, even if that's at your own expense. So yeah, it's just important that you take some time, you and your person, if it's like a y'all are like a partnership here, to take some time to heal. Okay, so the most important person in your life right now that has to do with this whole situation. What I do feel like it's someone here like this Emperor reversed or whatever. So like let's pull some cards on them. What is this Emperor reversed actually trying to do to Taurus Rising right now? The Star reverse, they want to make a situation hopeless and take away any visibility you have to anyone that would give you love or support, especially anyone in like your childhood or from a long time ago or someone you've known for a really long time, if that's relevant. Ten of Pentacles, they want to take away, again, this could be inheritance or legacy, a part of something much larger than yourself that you've had a part in building. Five of Pentacles, they want to impoverish you and put you out in the cold, and that would make them extraordinarily happy. That would give them a lot of delight. The Fool. The Fool. Ace of Wands reversed. They think that you're dumb and that you don't have any ability to do anything. But they are concerned about supporters. Because in particular, there's a King of Pentacles here that they are concerned about, who may be someone who has money, who has authority, their elder, or they're, at least to you anyway, or they have their own business, they have their own resources, they have their own real estate or whatever it is, right? And so they are a little bit worried about who might be in your corner or be supporting you, but they definitely underestimate your intelligence. Why? Okay, they're just doing it to make themselves happy. Distract themselves from their own losses. I don't know if you really care about that. So What is it that other people have that's real? Oh, let's ask this instead. What's a secret that Taurus Rising doesn't know about this situation yet? Four of Swords. Something that's been put on ice. What is it? Eight of Wands, a communication. Five of Swords, that like is the smoking gun on the way that they bullied you or forced you into submission at all costs, and gain the upper hand. And they put a lot of fucking work into this shit with the Ten of Wands. There's definitely like a communication, digital or otherwise, between people. It probably is digital. Like there's a paper trail for it where they talked to somebody or worked together with someone. Maybe this Queen of Wands who thinks she's really hot shit, but she's not. This is like boss and the secretary trying to bang the boss. Like that's the vibe it gives. I'm not saying that's exactly what it is, but it's like that. It's like an emperor who has control but has no right because they're a narcissist and an asshole. 11:11 on the clock, and then like a woman or I mean, this it kind of looked like a guy here. I'm not gonna lie. So it could be like the reversal of like someone who's like insecure and just trying to like suck up to this person and like ingratiate themselves with them because they want to also gain a higher ground and have something to lord over people. And they really, you'll know them by they give a lot of fucks about their appearance. They are extremely obsessed about looking hot or looking attractive or looking younger than they actually are. Yeah, okay. Negative emotional messaging. Bad news. Three of Cups, Page of Wands. Somebody in a friend group of yours, some like a supporter of yours, may actually have access to this communication here. So I don't know what you need to know about that. Knight of Swords. I don't think they can help you with it though. Okay. Yeah. There would need to be like a secret strategy of your own to make that valuable to you. Eight of Swords, it gets you more caught up in the situation and embroiled though. So like it's there and maybe that could be pulled out from somewhere like down the line if you were to get into litigation with these people or something like that. But for right now, it's not seeming to be useful or healthy or productive in any way to get any more embroiled in this situation than what you already are. That's why we got the Four of Pentacles reverse here. It's like just walk away. Like whatever you have to leave behind, it's just not worth your time or energy and your well-being, yours or your person in here that's with you here. Three of Wands, you have opportunities elsewhere. Don't miss out on that. So what are you learning about? Why did all this happen to you, my dear? Three of Wands, opportunities, okay? And expectations as well. What about expectations? What do you expect? Two of Pentacles, are you expecting piecemeal? Are you expecting to carry everything yourself? Ace of Pentacles, are you expecting to put more in than you get out? You know, I think you need to raise your expectations and see a better value for yourself. Page of Swords, you're learning more. You're learning more about investigating your own mastery, your own financial experience, and maybe not even financial. Like you're a master at something. You're actually quite fucking advanced. You have people that would be banging down your door if you put whatever goods, services, or experience like consultancy or whatever it is that you do. If you were to put that out on offer, people would be like, Taurus, I need you, like fucking paying any value, right? Like you have something very valuable. And I think this whole situation had to bring you to the realization that you are actually valuable by seeing someone take total advantage of your value. And yeah. Yeah. That time of all that's over though. So that's positive. All right. So what's the end result for Taurus rising if they're able to walk away from this toxic situation and move forward? Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. There could be nothing better. Nine of Pentacles, which is financial independence, reaching a higher ground of comfort, security, stability, and independence and well-being. Eight of Cups reversed. There's still going to be some cleanup to be done. There's still going to be some cleanup to be done. Ten of Cups, because there's a wider circle of people who were affected by this. But Other than that, you're still going to be financially fine, just fine, more than fine, genuinely. King of Pentacles reversed. This could be this person that the Emperor and all them were scared of. That was like they felt was in your corner or whatever. They're coming out as reverse. So I don't know if they're going to kind of like not be as available to you as what you thought, or if they're going to step in and try to control finances or control the situation for some reason. Wheel of Fortune reverse as well. I don't feel like it's a good time for you to get too involved with them going forward. Like, I'm not saying excommunicate this person. I don't get a real bad vibe off of them, but it's almost like once a lot of this breaks, because remember right at the beginning, I got that you were trying to kind of keep a little bit of this situation under wraps and not talk about it as much. Did I get that for you? I don't even know at this point. Maybe that was my last reading. Well, if you are trying to keep this under wraps and then all of a sudden the news breaks of like, oh yeah, Taurus had to walk away from the job or the business or this, the family member or whoever the fuck this was, then this person might be coming in trying to say like, oh, I need to show you how to actually handle this. Or of course, they're just coming in too late. Like there's no need for that at this point because you're the Empress. Things come easily to you. You have a lot of wisdom and good judgment. You're sensitive to all different pillars in life. You have the emotional stuff figured out. You're abundant. You can maximize on any opportunities. You're connected with God, and you have a solid mental state as well. So really, this King of Pentacles, whoever they are to you, they are beneath you in this matter. Like if they're trying to control the whole situation, just say with peace and love, I'm good, thank you. All right, so how are other people going to react to this once they see the end result? Nine of Cups, some people's wish fulfillment is going to be destroyed by this. Someone was banking on you. And they may have seen you as being brokenhearted and shattered. And, we kind of got that here at the beginning. Seven of Wands. It could put some people off kilter as well. Like they're going to lose their higher ground. Seven of Swords. I think the way that you move in this situation is going to look like to a lot of people something very unconventional and like kind of ingenious if they're smart enough to catch it. So, yeah, there could be some people that are like kind of like, whoa, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. And like, oh, poor Taurus, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that kind of shit. But I think that's there's a select few that'll be like, damn, they really fucking handled that very smoothly and like just went around and kept it coming. They're going to see you as not being sidelined or destroyed by the actions of this person. In fact, they're going to see you rise and become even better. Those are people that if game can recognize game, I would be looking to them in future to make future partnerships with, or at least keep them in your circle of trust and communication and learning. So what's the number one thing you got to let go of to move forward here? Queen of Swords, your truth. Ten of Wands, carrying that forward in the world reversed. So this goes right back to like kind of not wanting everyone to find out about that. You're probably going to have to let that go. People are going to hear about it in your circles, and that's okay. You're going to have to let go of your truth. Queen of Swords is that bitch to be like, I will chase you to the ends of the earth until you admit that I was right and you were wrong. And you're going to have to let that aspect of yourself go. If she's in you anywhere, you're going to have to let that go because you're not going to get that acknowledgement that you were right, especially not from these fucking people. They're so intellectually unawake. They don't have introspection. Okay. So they're not going to ever see your way of it because they were beneath you. It's like trying to explain to a 2-year-old how, important it is that you moderate your sweets. They're always going to tell you it's delicious. And I don't want to hear anything else you have to say. Like, they don't have the capacity, right? So just let that go. First of all, Ten of Wands, if you're someone that holds on to the responsibilities that you've picked up and placed and you said your word, you said, I'm going to fucking take care of this shit. This is my responsibility to care for. I'm going to make sure that this happens. You're going to have to walk away from some of those commitments that you've made because this is too much. This is too fucking much. And it's not tenable. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. Four of Wands, the home that you've built, whatever that may look like, you'll have to walk away from that. And that's a shame. I'm sorry you're going through that shit. Lord knows it's fucking bullshit. So something grounded and practical here for you. Honestly, like you're kind of killing it. Um, as crazy as this situation is, it's just like if you're coming out as the Empress, like, this is just confirmation and not really trying to tell you anything. Fresh ideas, stay open minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. So, like, as you go through this, like, there could be some ideas around, like, whether it's people or just something you run across from on the internet or whatever it is. But, like, just stay open minded. You don't know what's coming next for you. I would definitely have a positive inclination towards it because this whole thing came about for you to learn more about your value and just how high it is by duality dance, by coming up against someone who has a terribly low value, who has to steal from others and wear it like a fucking a mask. They're a fucking clown. Like, they're literally a fucking clown. They're pretending to be something they're not. Duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. You are a fucking survivor. You will always be okay. This will not defeat you. Far from it. It will only make you stronger. And if you can have that center in yourself to return to as a Taurus soul, you're chilling. Yes, this would defeat and destroy lesser people, but not all of them are you, my dear. So, what do your angels want to tell you about this situation right now? Speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Now, this I want to say in particular, don't waste your breath on these fools. But if you're in the wider circle and, you're worried about everyone's going to find out that, like, this thing fell apart and, they're going to hear this side and that side, make sure they hear your side. Like, you just tell your fucking side. Well, this fucking emperor was a piece of shit and they tried stealing all this money, or they didn't fucking file this thing with the city, and now we're having a lawsuit and the whole thing's got to be just like whatever it is. So just make sure that you fucking speak your piece. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Schedule it in. Make sure that you get some time to just decompress and know that all of this is just, it's ready to be over. Like, honestly, if you're ready to walk away from whatever you were fighting for and just be like, I'm done, like, it's literally over. Like, you can walk away from this now. So yeah, I think it looks really good for you, Taurus. As crazy as that sounds, given the circumstance and the situation, I just blew through this reading because all the choices and everything has already been done and been made. There's not a lot of like uncertainty here. All it was you didn't know whether or not you needed to hang on to try to get your comeuppance and what you deserve. And so now this reading's cleared that up. It's not worth your time and there's better things waiting for you, and take good care of yourself. So if you like that, please like and subscribe. And I also have monthly readings for Venus signs, for love relationships, and just other stuff on my channel as well. So check it out. And thanks so much for watching. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye.